question on your MyMathLab 5.4, the last question. Determine the probability that at least 2 people in a room of 10 people share the same birthday, ignoring leap years and assuming each birthday is equally likely by answering the following questions. A. Compute the probability that 10 people have different birthdays. So solving for this question, what is the probability when in the room has 10 people and each of them has the different birthday? What would be the probability for solving that? So that means a year. 1 year has 365 days, right? So the 10 people don't share the same birthday. That means we have 365 multiply 364 multiply 363, and then until we get a 355. Right? So these 10 people, if the first person occupy the entire 365 day, any day could be a possibility that the person has a birthday. That means the following person only has 364 days can select and occupy any other day among those 364 days. The third person will have the 363 day selection, and then just keep going down to getting 355 days until the 10th person. Finding the probability, we need to, alright, so we multiply them all together and then divide by the total sum of the frequency. Now, this is the same idea, finding the sample space. We have the 10 people, and each of the person has the 365 days to select, right? So with the 10 people, we do the power 10. That would be the sample space. So when you multiply the numerator, it will give you a super big number. And then you divide by the 365 to the power 10. So when you run it, it will give us the number approximately has 0.8831. The question asks you to run to 4 decimal digits, so you keep the 4 places after the point. Now, the numerator here, this is a big calculation. As here you can see, they all have the decreasing order, right? So they start from 65, 64, 63, 62, and just keep going down until 355. On 5.5, we will talk about the permutation, and the combination. With the permutation, that means order doesn't matter, or you can say order doesn't repeat. With the combination, yes, you can repeat the order, and order doesn't matter. Permutation, we use the NPR. N is a total number of the objective. R is a select arrangement of the objective, and your N must be greater than R or equal to the R, but N is bigger. So counting or multiplying all the number on the numerator here, they have the number right next to each other. We call consecutive decreasing order. In that case, we can go with a permutation to calculate the total arrangement number, what it would be. So when you use the calculate, your N, because N is your total sample space, which is 365. R would be the 10 objective, right? 10 people. the 10 people will select from those 365 space. So we go with NPR. If you type in this one into the calculate, you'll get this number. Alright, you'll get this numerator number. How can you find this number on the calculate? The first, you need to type out 365 on your main screen. And then you type out this one, right? And then you click on mass. Move to the right. Go highlight the probability. Once you highlight the probability, you'll see the first option is RAND, that's a random number. And the number 2 would be your NPR. So you enter this one, go down to highlight it and hit the enter key, and then you will see the main screen give you the 365p and NPR, and then you enter 10 on your main screen, hit the enter key one more time. Now solving the part B, the probability that at least 2 people share a birthday. The probability, when we're finding the probability of at least 1, we have learned we just using the 1 to subtract the probability of the none. So when we have 1 subtract the probability of none, we know at least 1, right? At least 1 has the same birthday. At least 1 has the same birthday. That means it's the same interpretation. At least 2 share the same birthday. That's just another way to ask the same type of a question. Share the same birthday. So when you're finding that at least 2 share the same birthday, this is the same meaning. At least 1 has those type of the probability. So solving for B, we use the 1 to subtract the probability of the none. That's the same. So when I use the 1 to subtract 0.8831, so you'll get a 0.1169. So that will be the probability at least 2 people share the same birthday.